조금만 이대로 조금 더 이대로 yeah. So what would you say
이
my
느낌은 오직
love
너야 it's you 마치 꿈을 꾸는 기분 So what would you say What would you say my love 춤을 추고 싶어 with you 허락해줘 can I kiss you So why won't you stay Why won't you stay my love 지금 이대로도 좋은데 서두를 것 없어 나를 따라 slow slow and easy go Oh yeah 멈춘 듯해 이 시간이 마치 영원할 듯이 다시 한번 slow slow and easy go
It is 7 a.m. It's 7 something in the morning right now, I don't know. But it's your girl, Warrior Girl, aka Angel. Also, just a girl that fulfills her impulsive thoughts. And I am fulfilling my impulsive thought today, which is cooking and making roast tteokbokki. This is gonna be the first time you guys are in my kitchen right now. I'm just realizing that. But yeah, I have been awake since 5 a.m. and yeah, my voice is very low because I'm still trying to wake up. I still haven't like woken up in my brain yet, and I'm like feeling so blanked out right now, but here I am trying to make roast tteokbokki. So literally I am following the recipes off of YouTube because I am stupid. So I don't know how to make roast tteokbokki on my own, so I do need the recipes. Also, one thing I have to substitute within this recipe is that I do not have tomato paste, I have tomato sauce. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but I think it should be the same thing because it's just more watery. Like, tomato sauce is just more watery than tomato paste, so I think there's no real difference between it, but yeah, that's just gonna be the only substitute. Also, I noticed in one of the recipes, in this recipe that I'm using, they added mushrooms. They added mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms. My whole family does not eat mushrooms. Me and my mom do not eat mushrooms. So, no mushrooms. So there's just gonna be caramelized onions. There's not gonna be mushrooms. Also, I am adding my own things also into this recipe, which is like noodles and hot dog. But bear with me, okay? This is an impulsive thought. So, whatever my brain thinks, I'm gonna do it. I am fulfilling my impulsive thought, okay? Also, those noodles are not noodles, they're actually lasagna strips, but they've been in my pantry for years now and they need to be eaten. They need to fulfill their life goal. So I'm going to fulfill their life goal. My mom bought it like years ago. I don't even know why she even bought it in the first place because both of us don't know how to make lasagna. So I cannot justify for any part of us to even buy lasagna strips. But it's there, so I need to use it. Also, hot dog tastes good with anything almost. Yeah, don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate hot dogs. It does taste good. Also, I have cookie dough in my fridge, and I made that like on Saturday, and today's Wednesday, and obviously for us, we have like certain days.
Oh yeah I really wanna dance with you Oh yeah 영원히 이대로 with you So what would you say my love 춤을 추고 싶어 with you Oh na 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 허락해줘 can I kiss you So what would you say my love 원하는 걸 다 말해줄래 고민
I I made matcha, so yeah, I couldn't wait because my phone had stopped because it had low storage. But as I was saying, us Indians have certified days. Well, at least some of us. I mean, most of them don't even have those days, but for us, we can eat meat on certain days. And for me, it's Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. And also, eggs fall into the category of meats. Today is free real estate. And no, we cannot eat pork and beef. I do have cookie dough in the fridge, and I do want to make that because today's Wednesday and the cookie dough has eggs, so I do want to eat it today. I'm gonna make it right now. So, yeah. Anyways, I do need to clean the stove because I do need to take a montage of the food I'm gonna cook. That is gonna be impulsively cooked food, so yeah.
하지 않아도 돼. Yeah,
I have a mosquito bite on my arm and it itches like a bee. So I do need to put on some ointment on that mosquito bite. Also, I've had mosquito bites from last year and there's still pigmentation left. I have that as a problem. I hope this doesn't turn into the same thing, but it is still the same, like, it's a mosquito bite. Not the same mosquito, by the way. I don't think mosquitoes live for over a year or something. Oh my god. Nor, we don't have the parchment paper. We don't have parchment paper. I have this much cookie dough. Let me try something. I feel like I should call Felix over. Tell him to give me some parchment paper. He should be done baking those brownies. I need to let this unfreeze a little bit. We're just gonna be on standby right now.
follow you, I follow you, my love. 너와 나의 perfect shade. 그림자도 완벽해. I love your move, yeah, I love your move, my love. 어느새 달이 기울고 밤이 짙어져도 나를 따라 slow, slow.
Okay, so I have made my doughs into a ball. And now I'm just gonna preheat my oven. 350 degrees, if you don't know, that's for cookies. So just preheating right now. And then it will go in for like 10 minutes or something. It's gonna be perfect by 10 minutes. We're still on standby.
Easy go, oh yeah. 멈춘 듯해 이 시간이 마치 영원할 듯이 다시 한번 slow, slow and easy go, oh yeah. I really wanna dance with you, oh yeah. 영원히 이대로 with you, so what would you say my love? 춤을 싶어 with you, oh na na na. 허락해줘 can I kiss you, so what would you say my love?
So I have finished the cookies, and yes, it is 9 a.m. I have been trying to film this since 7 a.m. So, you know, it's already taken super long, and it was just all over cookies just for right now. So, we're just gonna get started into this. Okay, so first of all, let me just tell you something. I have never made from scratch tteokbokki, okay? But I do have rice flour, so that's why I am inspired to make this today. Or more likely just impulsed, because my thoughts are never ending, just there. So because I am taking the recipe from YouTube, so I'm sorry. Did I make a gunpoint? I'm sorry. You are not on gunpoint. You are not on gunpoint. I might be on gunpoint. I'm just kidding. No. For right now, I'm gonna start with the hot dogs because that needs to be boiled. That needs to be boiled. I don't fry my hot dogs slash sausages because I don't find I need to. Plus, it's better off for my taste. Like, I like it without frying it, you know?
모든 걸 가져도 되는 all of me 지금 이 순간이 everything to me 모든 걸 줄 테니 가져 all of me
So, I have, whoa, you guys are like slanted. But I have started boiling the hot dogs. They haven't started boiling yet, but they are warming up. I mean, heating up. So we're just gonna start with the tteokbokki from scratch. I'm taking a recipe from YouTube that I found, which is like our YouTube shorts, but it's very helpful for. From what I see, she did make it completely, like, almost perfect. So, I mean, it is perfect. I mean, not almost. It is perfect. I just kind of want to see how much measurement, because I know she has to make it into a dough. Sweet rice flour. We don't have sweet rice flour. Well, I don't know. It might be sweet. Half cup of rice flour with half the amount of boiling hot water. Oh, we need to have boiling hot water. Okay, let me boil. By the way, this recipe is from Cafe Maddie. It is one of her YouTube shorts that's just titled "How to Make Rice Cakes in Tteokbokki." So it's just how to make tteokbokki. There's a separate video I'm gonna use for the rose tteokbokki. So there's gonna be two different. The water started boiling up, so we have boiling hot water, and the hot dog is also boiling now, so yay. So now we need rice flour. My mom has it in a tub. It's for those jelly shots that you used to take whenever you were like little, go to elementary school or something. I think this is close. Let me check. Yeah. This looks like it, yeah. So it said half of that, so it said 4 tablespoons of boiling water along with this. So we're gonna have, I'm just gonna use this spoon. I'm just gonna use this spoon, I'm not gonna lie. 3, 4. That was 4. Did she add anything else to it? Okay, so she just mashed it up and then not mashed it up. she just mixed it and then sprinkled salt. She said a pinch of salt. Okay. I do think this needs a little bit more water. Yeah, that was not enough. I added 3 more. Let's see how much this is gonna be. Because she already had a doughy paste. Oh, she already had a doughy paste before she added the salt. So, okay, listen to me. This was not 4 tablespoons of boiling water. I put in 7 spoons and did like 2 times. I did splash drops, which should be like 5 more tablespoons. But I finally got the consistency almost. I mean, it is a dough, but with the spatula, I don't think it came together so well. But yeah, she did say I did need to put a pinch of salt in here. We have salt. So I just dropped it out on my hand, but this is how much I'm gonna put in because, yeah. A tiny bit more than a pinch, but it shouldn't matter. And I think we're now just gonna mix, like, huh? Yeah, I think she's like gonna start molding it once. I mean, kneading it, molding it, kneading it. Knead it with your hands 20 times. 20 times? What the heck? Okay. And then we're gonna sprawl it out. Okay, so we're just gonna knead it with our hands and then we're gonna sprawl it out. So let me just gather this all together. Oh my god. I mean, it has become a dough, but why is it like tearing apart like this? Okay.
지금 이 순간 넌 everything to me. 이 느낌은 오직 너의 예술. 마치 꿈을 꾸는 기분. So what would you say?
Well, now I have it. I have everything, so. Okay, I have kneaded the rice flour into a dough. So now I'm just going to split this and roll it out.
What would you say, my love? I really wanna dance with you. Oh yeah, 영원히 이대로 with you.
I felt like that was too much, so.
싶어 with you. Oh na na na, 매일 아침 can I kiss you?
So I'm just gonna cut this now. I think I'm gonna cut it slightly, like, creased. So I have it like this. This looks good already. I like it.
So what would you say, my love? 조금만 이대로, 조금 더 이대로, yeah. So what would you say, my love? It's way too quiet in the morning. Take a drive to drown out the sound. I don't know where I'm going. Chase the light till the stars come out. Ooh.
Okay, but now that we have finished it, our rice cakes are finished. Now we just need to put it in boiling water. So I need to take out a pan and yeah, put it in boiling water. This is way too small. So yeah, we're gonna put it in. I put water on the stove and I'm gonna wait for it to get heated up. By that time, I am going to chop my onions and get the sauce ready, because after the tteokbokki is boiled or like filled to the top, I could use it right away into the sauce. So I do need to make the sauce right now. So we're gonna get to it. Okay, listen, there's a problem. I have dull knives, so I have a tendency to use this type of knife that has the rough edges because it cuts better than the dull knives that I have. So if you want to yell at me for something like this, you better watch your back. I'm just kidding. I know there's a lot of people that are gonna be very, very triggered by this. But believe me, there's no choice. There's no choice, guys.
If I keep moving, then I can lose ya.
If Gordon Ramsay ever watches this, I'm gonna blame you all for this. Just kidding. But I might. Depends on who it is that tells Gordon Ramsay about my channel. But yeah. Other than that, you're gonna be safe. You're gonna be safe and sound. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Not unless you tell Gordon Ramsay. The water is boiling, so now I'm just gonna put my rice cakes in there. So I'm gonna be waiting for this for a while to start floating to the top because it's still a little bit heavy. So we are gonna start with the sauce. We're gonna start with the sauce, and right now it said put in vegetable oil, so I'm just gonna get out some olive oil for this. We're putting in extra virgin olive oil. That should be good enough. So our oil is pretty heated up, so we are going to put in the onions. And I'm going to chop up the hot dogs and put it in right after. So now that the onions have caramelized, I think I should show you guys, but the onions have caramelized, I would put in the tomato sauce. So I am kind of searing it a little bit with the tomato sauce. The tteokbokki is also done, so this is just searing right now, and the tomato sauce will, the rose would be done. Now we have to put in like a cup of water because we don't want this to dry up. This is how it looks right now, so just waiting for it a bit, and then I'll put in my tteokbokki. So I put in my tteokbokki now, and I forgot to record that part because it was just like a second later, but yeah, I put in my tteokbokki. Now we're just gonna let it sit in here. Now that the tteokbokki is in, I am also going to put in my hot dog slices or sausages, whatever you would like to call it. Mixture has become thickened, and I feel like now it's like the time to put in like sour cream, which I am also again substituting from the heavy with, like the heavy cream. I am not going to lie, I do like spice in my food, so I am going to put a bit of sriracha. Not gonna lie, this looks really good. I thought I would fail. Okay guys, wait, I forgot. We have to make the noodles. I forgot the lasagna strips, which are like this basically. Here, hold on. This, I can't really show you. I put in a little bit more sauce in the pan because I realized it's not as much sauce that it would have been because it almost dried up completely. So I need a lot of sauce in this because it's tteokbokki. You need the rice cakes to soak it in, right? But I mean, that's also the thing that thickens it, so. Because it's so thick now, I'm going to put in the sour cream into it. It almost looks exactly like the recipe makers. I am boiling the noodles right now, and so this is practically almost done. It just needs the noodles now, and once I put it in, I'll add the salt and pepper, and then it will be done. The noodles seem to look like it's ready. Yeah, it does look softer, so I feel like it should be in for 1 more minute and then I'll take it out. I know they're a bit thick, but like, trust the process. Well, I am saying that off the basis of my intrusive thoughts, so I don't think you have to listen to me at this moment. There's a part of the lasagna that got burned. Oops. There's a part of the lasagna that got burned over here, which is my bad, but yeah, basically it's practically done. I added a tiny bit more water, but that's it. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna put in a little bit of salt. And then a bit of pepper. In the recipe, the cook did add some Parmesan cheese into the recipe, so I am going to do that. I have a packet of Parmesan cheese, so yeah, why not? I have made the tteokbokki. Not gonna lie, the hot dogs do kind of look a little bit overcooked, but I hope it's gonna be okay. I do have my tteokbokki, so here, this is how it looks like. If it's good or bad, because I don't know, I made this out of my intrusive thoughts, so if this is good, I'm going to blow my mind. So first off, we're gonna try the tteokbokki, the main thing today. There has some onion on it, so yummy. Mmm. Mm. Mm. The tteokbokki, really good consistency. Yeah. It takes its time to float to the top when you're boiling it, but that's like the right time. Yeah. I think also because it's fresh, it's really good. So now I'm gonna go eat the hot dog. It's good, it's really good. Now some of the noodle. Definitely recommend it when it's like really hot. That's when you eat it. It's really good. So I would say I would give this a rating like 9 out of 10. It's actually really good. I didn't have corn syrup like the chef in the recipe that I used from Easy Peasy Pan. I didn't have like much of the ingredients. And I kind of substituted here and there, but the substitute was almost like exactly the same thing.